All right, well, here we are at the Rod and Gun Campground. This is my view. Beautiful. We're out here, literally in the middle of nowhere.
Hello, I'm Miles. I promise to make sure Jerry's travels are safe.
There's water right there, so I got water. There's bathroom and shower right there. This is what they call a primitive campground. Because it doesn't have any hookups. But my goodness, it has a beautiful view. So you got each side gets a picnic table and a fire pit. Of course, the fire pit is all taped up right now because there's a no burn ban in effect, or a burn ban in effect, I should say. Look at it though, it's just gorgeous. We are at 1,721 feet in altitude, and temperature is 76 degrees, or more like 70 in the shade. I don't typically like to stay in paid campgrounds because there's so many free options, but I've got to get new tires in Spearfish, and there's really not many options around here. There was a few pull-off sites, but they were taken. So this is fee required, self-service pay station, camping $24 a night. I have the access pass, so mine's $2 or $12 a night. Additional fee for hookups, but they don't have any. So if you have more than 2 vehicles, then you have to pay $5 per vehicle. An additional $2 for each pet. Why they charge for pets out here, I don't know. This is the pass that I have here. Here's all the rules. I don't care about rules. Just use common sense and you'll be fine. Hey, for $12 a night, you get this gorgeous view. Very well kept up. Just look at this. Pretty. I got a beautiful shaded lot here. Very comfortable temperatures. Now some campgrounds have this scan and pay thing, where you can scan it, a QR code with your app, National Forestry app. But this one does not. So you have a registration envelope. So you fill this out and you clip this to a clipboard on a post at your campsite, and then you put your check in here. And this has a place for license plate, and if you have an access pass, which I do, then you'll take the access pass phone number access pass number and write it on here. So let's get that done. Let's see, I'm gonna stay here, let's say 3 nights. And I may end up staying longer, and if I do, I'll I'll just pay more. So number of nights, will that be 2 or 3? Be 3. All right, so I am arriving on the 24th. So this is 8, 24, 26. And I'll be leaving on the 27th. Day of departure will be the 27th. Number of people 1. Senior or access pass number. So I have an access pass. So it is I don't know. Let's see. I'm not sure which number. There's a bunch of numbers on this thing. So let me pull up my passes. Let's see. Which number do I write on the pass on my registration permit? Is it the number that starts with life, or is it the reservation number?
You'll want to write the number that starts with life, which is right below the QR code on your registration permit.
All right. So it is life. All right. So type of use, day use, camping, or extra vehicle. So camping. Number of vehicles is 1. Vehicle license plate. Failure to pay a fee where a fee Failure to pay a fee where a fee is required is a crime. Wow. Okay. So let me just double check my math on that. So 3 times 12 is 36. Yep. Okay. Now we'll write a check. See, today is 8/24/2026. $36. Alrighty. So now you gotta tear this off. There was all these cows coming in, just cows everywhere. It's like they all had tags on them, but they were just like in the middle of the road and everything. It was weird. So I mean, I guess they're owned by somebody. but there was a bunch of them, and they're just free range, just roaming. All right. Site number 4. I gotta fill this little thing out. Access pass number again. Okay. And I guess this is the receipt. I don't know. There is one other person here. Maybe that is a camp post. I don't know. All these places are very vague. These are those chipmunk burrows. As cute as they are destructive. Why they tore up my toilet paper, I don't know. But I got my toilet paper in a latched container. So if they do want to tear it up this time, they're going to have to put a lot more effort into it. Should be a drop box around here somewhere. That's envelopes. Usually it's a locked box. There's no lock on it, but here is my folder, or my envelope, and it's going in the box. There's hiking trails and stuff. Can you believe there's people who go out there and hike for fun? Just beautiful. I'm going to put that receipt on my post, because I don't really want to put my only pass on there. I'm at Rod and Gun National Campground, or National Forest Campground, and there is a post with a little clipboard thing on it. What am I supposed to clip to that?
Clip the fee stub or receipt portion of your self-pay envelope there to show the campsite is occupied and paid for. Keep the main envelope in the drop box at the pay station.
All right, well, that's what I'll do. All right, I'll holler back in a bit. All right, well, I got camp all set up. Got my shower over there, water, gas, kitchen set up, generator, bug foamer or fogger. So I am ready to go. Gonna have me a little bit of lunch with this beautiful view. So tonight I'm gonna practice my CE5 with my CE5 app. I just got it yesterday, and I'm excited to try it. Beautiful clear view of the sky, and I'll tell you more about it in a bit, and I'll try to film it tonight too. Catch you back soon.